Hey guys, Blank Papers here, and I'm in PNG form, roaming the interwebs, killing off all the bad commercial jingles. Got it. Y'all ever heard of the FreeCreditReport guys? In a landscape where so many different commercials were not only singing to you, but singing to you annoyingly as hell, these guys were a band that was pretty badass. We got some bangers from them, and so I've compiled a tier list to represent my feelings on it. The company has produced 20 different commercials with 20 different jingles, and making it even weirder, you could group a lot of these commercials in sort of eras, or arcs as I'll call them in this video. So let's start off with the 9 original FreeCreditReport.com commercials, with what I like to call the Report Arc.
They say a man should always dress for the job he wants.
To start off, the classic pirate commercial. These will be going fast, so we're gonna be brief with each one, but man, is this a classic one. Weird that they go yeehaw in the pirate commercial, but hey, it shows that they're not submitting to gimmicks, you know? They just want to give us a nice tune. Which is why it's going in A.
Well, I married my dream girl, I married my dream girl.
Also really catchy. This one's about his dream girl, now wife, having bad credit, so they live in their parents' basement. And still so catchy, just like the last one. So far, not disappointed at all. It gets an A.
Well, I was shopping for a new car, which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV?
This is probably the one I remember the most, and for good reason. It's the catchiest of them all. It also sells the idea the best. See, the story goes is that these guys are always down on their luck, hence their misfortune. And I mean, you can't get more iconic than the iconic car commercial. I'd be surprised if anything gets really close to this, but for now, an S tier.
I was getting depressed because of all the stress I was feeling at home.
Just solid all around. Going harder than the rest, but that's all good, because it's really good at what it's going for. I think it's trying to match the Renaissance Fair thing, but in general, it's still a good tune that can be used anywhere. A. So, this one's about how he can't even buy a bike properly, and sounds so...
Two-wheeled ride, now I'm rolling eco-friendly.
I think this one drops? I don't think it's bad. I like the spelling.
F to the R to the E to the E to the C to the R to the E D I T.
But I don't love it. B.
When you're a rock star, you get to party hard.
Yeah, not feeling this one too. I think I feel it even less. Like, it's okay. It doesn't sound offensive or anything, but...
Free what? FreeCreditReport.com.
The club beat's okay, the sing is okay, all in all, it's C.
Buckle up, everybody, cause we're taking a ride that could strain your relationships and hurt your pride.
That one literally had no energy. It's really boring. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the songs start following the gimmick of their commercials. Almost like they're making or focusing on scenarios first, rather than the tunes. Well, except this, because this sounds like nothing. D.
Wanted to get myself a new cell phone so I could hear myself as a ringtone.
Took a bit long to be awesome, but still an okay listen. But man, why stick the best part at the end? Like the very end. In turn, we just listened to this dribble that's building up to it. If you were really running out of ideas, you should have just stuck with the ending part sooner. Going into C.
Stuck in a basement apartment.
This one sounds good, but at the same time, it's still pretty basic. This time, they just copy the aesthetic of the setting. The first one was a pirate-themed restaurant, the fourth was a Renaissance fair, and they sound like normal songs. Why did this one have to be themed? Again, it seems like they were more scenario-focused. So much so, they just copied the first one. Fitting we end on this, huh? C. Well, looks like we finished the report arc. Weird how they kind of dropped off after a few of them. They were putting out banger after banger, but then it seems as if they lost their steam after. So it seems after the first initial 9, FreeCreditReport, now called FreeCreditScore, was looking for another band to replace their original trio. In turn, 4 commercials showcasing new bands came out to see who would take the title, and what I like to call the Score Tournament Arc! Evil Love is the first potential band, and, well, I don't know, they're okay. I think the voice is a bit too clean for what's playing in the background. Yeah, actually they don't match well together at all, so... Man, this actually sucks. No, I think we got our first F, actually.
girl I know, so into her social networking.
Next is I Love Monster. Oh god, that voice is so annoying. Just saying, I actually like the second voice more. His voice could have easily led more. But other than that, yeah, F.
How many credit cards? Is too many credit cards?
The Poet's Dance is next. Holy crap, this voice is a McNugget drenched in barbecue sauce. Why is his voice so auto-tuned? Yeah, no, F. F for sure.
Every day you check the weather, check the time, check the news online, check the wife, check the kids, check your email messages.
Victoria's Secrets has a really weird line about checking the hottie walking by after checking on the wife and kids? Huh? I must be hearing the song wrong, but still, what an awkward lyric. Yet it's still probably the best one out of all of them. Doesn't sound too crazy, in fact, it still kinda sucks. But at least it doesn't deserve F. It deserves a D. So I'm assuming it's no secret Victoria's Secret's won. I mean, not only were the others so bad, but it almost felt like they were trying to make a song shorten into a jingle, rather than thinking in a jingle format. Victoria's Secrets, while not very good, understood the assignment much better. How did they follow it up though? Well, let's get to the next four. For the score arc!
A young man with ambition met an old man at the top.
This is surprisingly really good.
How it ought to be, my brother. Credit 'cause you need a loan for one thing or another. Score.
I like this a lot. It hooks you, it takes you on an adventure, soft, yet still strong, just wow. This is great. You know what? S tier. Good shit, Victoria's Secrets.
He was a 21st century global nomad. Home was an airport lounge and an iPad.
That was pretty good. Nothing too crazy.
If you're a mobile type on the go, I suggest you take a tip from my bro.
But I like it. B.
Back to college for a sophomore year. Co-signed a credit card, buy books, not beer.
I like that one too. Probably better than the last one. Not by too much, but still.
She bought a pizza party for the whole dorm floor. 100 pounds of makeup at the makeup store.
A pretty solid B. Oh, that's pretty low, ain't it?
Surf's up, everybody get your boards, ain't no wetsuits.
That one was okay. I think it still sounds interesting, but still a C nonetheless. Probably the best thing in C, but still a C. Wow. I am majorly disappointed. The Victoria's Secrets came out swinging, but dropped off so hard. It's not even that they're bad, but man, especially with how good one of their songs were, the rest kind of fell apart. Well, anyways, you think things couldn't be more confusing, right? Well, do I have news for you. Not only did they get rid of the current band once again, they got the old band to do more commercials. Why? I couldn't tell you. Maybe it had to do with hiring a band called Victoria's Secrets, and well, you can assume the rest. Man, this arc is really confusing. But in turn, we got 3 more commercials out of these guys, so let's finish this arc up. I would name it something else, but no, we're still in the same arc, really, so.
Hello? What the, are you seeing this?
What did you expect from the return? This has the spunk, and is also really clean. Funnily enough, this song's got auto-tune, but like the poem, guys, the auto-tune isn't double-dipped into. But this is just clean. Clean all the way.
Singing FreeCreditScore.com.
Easy S. Honestly, a really good attempt at getting that late 2000s pop sound. It's clean, not gonna lie. Not super favorable, but still pretty good.
Set it off like a score alert. Beep, beep. What? If you set your phone to vibrate, then it might alert your butt.
B. It's honestly a bit awkward, but it doesn't sound too bad.
It's easy to use. It helps you to see how your score's affecting you financially.
It's still probably a C. And just like that, that's it. There are no commercials. Unless there's some mythical 21st commercial somewhere out there. And if so, it hasn't been preserved onto the internet. Forever lost into the world. But yeah, for what I've investigated now, I gotta say, I was more entertained by the commercials than I thought. A good chunk of them is actually unironically fun. Those 6 on the top specifically are unironically great music. Unfortunately, the rest did fall off, but it's the sacrifice of getting a new jingle each and every time. In a world that has not a lot of change when it comes to commercial jingles to the point of repetition and annoyance, I could easily respect the plan for the campaign. We might have not have gotten a lot of great songs, but it was a fun time either way. I'm Blank Papers, and if anybody asks, no, I don't understand why the Burger King jingle got so popular. There it is right now!